Kanye West made a ton of noise this week with his wife Bianca, but as much as the public is giving them a lot of backlash and criticizing what she wore to the Grammys, Kanye is pretty proud of what they did. Of course, it's Kanye, so I can't be surprised that he's over the moon about their red carpet moment, but he has been posting tons of things on his Instagram story, bragging about the fact that she has been trending. It is a whole thing. We're gonna break down everything that's happened since the Grammys. Before we spill the tea, let's talk about what to do when life spills you. If you've been seriously injured and don't know where to start, Morgan & Morgan might have your back. America's largest personal injury law firm. And they make it so easy to turn a messy situation into a better one. And if you become their client, they make hiring a lawyer super simple. I for sure used to think that hiring an attorney was this long and complicated, expensive process, but not with Morgan & Morgan. More than 3 million people have trusted Morgan & Morgan when they were injured in an accident. And when you're injured in an accident, hiring an attorney is one of the first things you should do. Morgan & Morgan has achieved significant verdicts in the past couple of months for victims involved in life-altering car crashes, and the fee is absolutely free unless you win your case. And with Morgan & Morgan, submitting a claim is so easy. Everything can be done right on your phone. You can submit your case details, sign contracts, upload documents and medical records all from your cell phone. And you can even text your attorney and legal team throughout the duration of your case. So if you ever get seriously injured, your case could be worth millions and you're only a few clicks away from potentially changing your life. It's literally so easy. You can start your claim now with Morgan & Morgan by going to www.forthepeople.com/spillsesh. The link will also be in the description, or you can scan the QR code on the screen using your phone. And I want to say thank you to Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into the news. Kanye West is very proud of himself this week after his wife went absolutely viral at the Grammys for wearing basically nothing on the red carpet. And I know a lot of people thought that these two got a divorce because there were a lot of rumors going around, but they are still very much together. And at the Grammys, Bianca was by his side wearing one of the most outrageous outfits, if you can even call it that we've seen from her yet. And that's saying a lot considering that she has been parading around in what you can only be describing as this post-apocalyptic sheer fabric, no shoes, and just outfits that leave the internet genuinely concerned for her well-being. At the Grammys, she showed up in a fur coat, and when they were on the carpet, she took it off and revealed that she was basically wearing nothing, as you could see right through that fabric. It was basically invisible. And Kanye, he was so proud. He was strutting around like this was his best masterpiece yet. You know, this was something that he very much loved, and we're gonna get into how much he loved it later, but this was not something that the internet was loving, I'll tell you that. Now, this is far from the first time Bianca has been seen in what people are calling concerning outfits. We've seen her in skin-tight, sheer bodysuits walking around completely barefoot in major cities, and even outfits that look like she's wrapped in duct tape. Every time she steps out, people are always asking, is she okay? Immediately after the Grammys, Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit were flooded with people expressing their opinions, saying, why is Bianca literally naked? How is this legal? Seriously, Bianca's eyes are literally asking for help. I feel so bad for her. Bianca, naked again. Is she okay? Like, is she safe? I hope Bianca Censori is okay. Let's use her name because she is more than just someone's wife. I have seen the red carpet photos. Is she mentally okay? And I mean that as respectfully as possible. If she's happy, then I am happy, but is she? And this is a conversation that really has been happening ever since Kanye has gotten together with Bianca, as people have just been wondering if she's actually happy or if this is some sort of dark, weird, controlling situation. I mean, we all remember when Kim Kardashian was with Kanye and he completely took over her wardrobe. She's spoken multiple times about how he would throw out her clothes and tell her what to wear and even criticize her choices on keeping up with the Kardashians. So seeing Bianca go through the same thing, but in a more extreme way, has people super uneasy. But speaking of Kim, last year, rumors were swirling that Kim was actually upset about Bianca's provocative fashion choices, especially because her kids are around Bianca. Allegedly, she was considering taking legal action to make sure that Bianca doesn't dress like that around her children, though I don't even think that's legally possible for her to sue her based on what she's wearing around her kids, unless she was literally breaking public indecency laws. But yeah, I didn't think that there was much that Kim could do. The whole thing really did just seem like a rumor, given that nothing ever did happen. But I do think that people are so upset by Bianca's outfit choices that, some people would believe that Kim would want to take this action against Bianca, because it would make sense that Kim would have negative feelings about these outfits that she's wearing, especially if she's wearing them around her kids. But speaking of public indecency laws, people felt as though Bianca had broken them by wearing what she did at the Grammys. But according to Page 6, Los Angeles Police Department sources told TMZ Monday that no one who was at Crypto.com Arena on Sunday evening made any formal complaints about Kanye West's wife's outfit or lack thereof. While Miss Censori's outfit undoubtedly pushed the envelope, a charge of indecent exposure in California requires willful public exposure of one's with the specific intent to offend and noted that it was unlikely that she would be facing any criminal prosecution for this incident. So I guess she's only getting held accountable by those online for this whole stunt. But despite the internet dragging this Grammy stunt, Kanye is loving every second of attention it's garnered. Kanye went online and basically bragged about the attention. He posted the dress and said, "Custom couture Grammy dress for the most beautiful woman ever, my love, my best friend, my wife." He continued and posted the dress again and said, "The invisible dress." He also shared that she was trending on Google search and later said, "The most Googled person on earth wearing Yeezy women's." Then he posted, "We beat the Grammys." And in another post he said, "For clarity, February 4th, 2025, my wife is the most Googled person on the planet called Earth." And in the days that followed, he's only continued to post even more of her. He said, "Most Googled person on the planet. Me and my wife, the most Googled person on the planet. Smooching the most Googled human being on the planet known as Earth." He's clearly proud of what they did. And this has also really confused people, because in the past, when Kanye was upset with Kim and her family and the fact that she didn't want her kids to be going to his Donda school that he created, he took to Instagram to vent about it. And one of the things that he said was, "Don't let Chris make you do Playboy like she made Kyle and Kim do. Hollywood is a giant brothel. Blink destroyed my family. I deal with the addiction. Instagram promotes it. Not gonna let it happen to Northie and Chicago." Later, he had shared a text message from Kim where she said that Kris Jenner, her mom, had a message for Kanye. And the text read, "From my mom, please tell him to stop please mentioning my name. I'm almost 67 years old and I don't always feel great, and this stresses me to no end." And Kanye texted back and said, "Y'all don't have so-so over my black children and where they go to school. They will not do Playboy and tapes. Tell your Clinton friends to come get me. I'm here." People have circled back to these posts from a few years ago and said that they don't understand how Kanye could be upset with Kim and her family for having done things like Playboy when his wife currently is out here literally in the nude in public, where people quite literally think that she should be arrested for this stunt. Now, the reason why people are so worried about Bianca is because they feel as though it's not her idea to wear these outfits, though some will defend and say that she's a grown woman who has free will. Like Bethany Frankel, she called out the fact that this is something that Kanye has done before and that Bianca is a grown woman.
I watched the Kanye Bianca Censori video, and yes, it was shocking. That was its intention. He wanted her to sort of be his muse, and it seems like she wants it because she's always out naked and always out wearing something sheer. Just the extra layer off is no different to me than walking through an airport in a completely sheer bodysuit. To me, they're both nude. And Julia Fox, remember, had a career glow up after dating Kanye for 5 minutes and him pushing her out to wear what he thought she should wear and sort of, doing what he did to Kim Kardashian. It's just more scantily clad / no clothing, but the essence is still the same. And yes, many of you are fixated on the control. This woman is a 30-year-old woman, and she walks around naked all the time. And she's a grown-up who is doing what she wants to do. So I don't think we can just blame the whole thing on him. They're two adults that are walking on. I think more horrifying than the outfit was not being invited to the Grammys and going, or lack of outfit, nudity. So I want to hear what Julia Fox has to say, because she was pushed out and wearing provocative things, and it sort of launched this new career of hers where she's wearing provocative things in all different fashion vehicles and shows. So maybe I'm popular, let me know.
some just feel like there's still reason to worry and know that Kanye has had a past of wanting to dress the women that he's with and having this influence over them. We saw that with Kim. We also saw it with Julia Fox, who wrote about her experience dating Kanye in her memoir. She wrote that he had a team work with her on her wardrobe and that she immediately thought of an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians where he did the same thing for Kim. And she says that he allegedly even offered her a boob job as well because one of her outfits didn't quite fit right. And ultimately, she said that she left feeling like a show monkey. And people are hoping that's not how Bianca's feeling, but it is a concern. Her family doesn't seem too concerned though, as Bianca's sister has posted her Grammys stunt on her Instagram story, which signaled to a lot of people that they are okay with this whole thing. I'll also add that Kanye is denying this being a stunt, as he went on a whole Twitter rant this week, and it has gotten him in a lot of trouble, this rant, as he posted a number of offensive statements and also talked about supporting Diddy and even collaborating on a clothing line together, currently on his site right now. But in regards to Bianca, he said, "Anyone who called my wife's Grammy look a stunt is dumb and lame. Yes, you. She been dressing naked for 2 years now. All of a sudden, it's a stunt. Every single on the planet wish they had her bravery body platform and access to money and a husband that supported the personal expression. There are a lot of things that had to converge for this moment to happen." So that's what he had to say on that. I want to know what you guys think about all of this. Plus, if you've seen any of his other tweets, because oh my gosh. But let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.